The theme for the movie as I was writing is faith is what you make it, I think. And that's a message that you see kind of through the eyes of the two main characters, through Eli. He has a very positive representation of religious faith. You know, for him it's a source of personal strength, but he doesn't proselytize, he doesn't push his religion on anyone. It's just something that gives him the strength day after day to keep walking, to keep moving on his quest, even though he's lived in this world for 30-something years where he's seen things that no one should ever have to see. It's his faith and it's his belief that what he is doing is kind of ordained from up above that gives him the strength to carry on. That was a really important relationship for me, was the relationship between Eli and Solara. I think, again, not that we don't go into Eli's background, but I always imagine that he probably has spent the last 30 years very much alone. You know, this is not a world where trust comes easily, or you let people, you know, you let your defenses down. And I think he's learned to trust nobody but himself. And so, you know, he does this on his own. It's no one else's burden but his. And so he doesn't have any friends. I don't think he's ever had a traveling companion before. And so when this innocent girl comes into his life and really kind of responds to him and wants to help him and be with him, and she sees kind of why he's hurting and how great his burden is, that he initially rejects that. But that really, I think, is the great relationship of the movie, is how he eventually kind of begins to let her in, and through doing so, she begins to kind of learn a lot about what's important to him, and that there's something bigger out there than just staying alive, you know, for your own ends.